PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Y'all see the title of this one. Let's talk about it. So I'm only doing this vlog. I'm spinning the block back because shout out to my supporters and shout out to the people that led me to the right direction, because some people are saying, yo, 3, yeah, I see what you're saying in your last blog about Serius Jones and Murda Mook, but there's something that you left out and you didn't touch upon this, and y'all are absolutely right. I can admit when I'm wrong on my end. I'm always going to admit when I'm wrong. I'm not perfect, sorry. If you're looking for a perfect blogger, God bless you. I'm not perfect, all right? Respectfully. Everything I do is off opinion. What I say to y'all is not a fact. It's based on opinion, right? Well, some things are facts that's kind of in our face, but we're neither here nor there, right? But a lot of y'all were saying things to me, and I went back and listened to the live, because the original live that I heard did not, the last minute and seconds of that are very important, and I didn't really touch upon that. You dig what I'm saying? Because I didn't hear that last part. I was in the car, so pardon us up on me, man. But this is what I want to harp on, man. Serius Jones, when Mook had did the SMD, or said SMD to Serius Jones, he said 3 times he said the SMD, right? Serius Jones, after that, had made a comment about Mook's deceased mom. And that's very cringy for my ears. And when I heard it, that's the only thing I could do when I heard it again. Make sure, oh, that's very, you know, losing somebody, like losing your mom or your father, somebody close to you, man, and somebody goes in that bag, that's very touchy. That's a very sensitive subject. That's very, that can kill you sometimes mentally. To go back, to hear somebody say that about somebody that you deemed as a loved one. And we're talking about mama love on top of that, right? So, also, I want to talk about the head ice and Serius Jones thing, because some of y'all are saying, yo, 3, you didn't say anything about that either. Now, let me say this. Last week when I was going on, I did see snippets of that, y'all. But if you go to my page, my YouTube page, last week, I did a lot of interviews last week, right? So when that story was going hard, I didn't really go hard in that, go in depth in that conversation, because I was only hearing snippets of it, right? And I didn't even touch on it either, if y'all noticed. I didn't even touch on it. Not because I didn't want to touch it. I was doing so many interviews that I was just concentrating on that material, right? So part itself on that also, because I'm seeing people saying, oh, you know, Jones was crashing out when it came to head ice and everything like that. And I see people have their own opinions about that, right? So I'm going to make sure I put that out there, right? So, but here we are, man, and black men, brothers, Negroes, niggas. I want to talk about the word communication right quick. I want to talk about the way we speak to each other. I want to talk about the way we address each other. It seems to me, black men, that the only way, for some reason, the only way we know how to speak to each other as black men, is to insult each other, to kill each other, verbally, physically, mentally. We tend to mind each other. We tend to want to hurt each other. I think we do a horrible job in communication. I think we do a horrible job in terms of saying, I'm sorry. We do a horrible job in terms of not being a bigger man and extending the olive branch and being like, my brother, let's kill that. You know why? Because it's like niggas are almost trained to be negative. Niggas are almost trained, if you say, dog, my bad, I apologize, you looked as weak. You look like you're kneeling down to your so-called op, or the person you have squabbles with or little issues with or discrepancy problems with, right? So the way we talk to each other is very nasty. Brothers show more hate to each other than love. Now, sure, people say how, you know, I could tell a man what to say, what to feel, right? I can't tell Serius Jones, hey, Serius Jones, I wouldn't have said that if that was me. And I would not have said that to Mook if I'm having an argument with Mook about something. And that's not, once again, that's not saying I'm better than anybody else. That's not me saying that, because I've said a lot of foul things throughout my life. I'm 40-something years old. I've said a lot of things I regret in my life to people that I might have hurt someone by me saying certain things. That's why where I'm at now in my life, I try to watch what I say to people. Y'all look at that as keeping it real because you can tell somebody F. Think about this. Niggas will give you props if you go tell somebody right now, F you a sucker. That's real. But if you go tell somebody, I got love for this dude, I admire what his brother does, I like what his, like, if you give brothers kudos, you're looked at as a sucker. You're looked at as a nerd. You're looked at as weak. Like, black men, we're not allowed to have love for each other. You know, but my thing is that's mama love, man. You know, when you go in that bag, and you know, and then Mook, I gotta be honest, brother. You antagonize this whole situation, in my opinion. And then Mook, you gotta have some people who understands, you know, your mom not being here, but they'll go back and say, because I had somebody tell me this on social media. You know, you can't tell Mook. You can't tell Serius Jones what to say to Mook after Mook sends them SMD, and you really can't. Because once you insult a man, just because you can't tell me how to insult you back. And that's how some people live by that code. See, Mook, the difference is when with the Bridge situation, when you and Bridge was going through that situation, everybody was contrite with you because the way Bridge did that in the battle. It was like, that was cringe. On this end, you might have people gonna be like, that's effed up what Jones. You got people that says effed up what Jones said, but you're gonna have people who say you antagonize that man for that man to say. Let me tell you why I felt you antagonized that man, Mook. You said, and I quote, I made sure I watch this again twice now. You were like, hey, watch this. He said, watch this. So when you're saying watch this, you're saying in front of the camera, watch this, because you're gonna say something now to piss Jones off, to make him take it there. And that's what happened right after you said, watch this. Y'all go back to the 50-minute mark. Fast forward to the 50 minutes. It's only 52 minutes or 54 minutes. Fast forward to the 50-minute mark. Two Negroes that consider themselves boys who could chill with each other. They was dancing on the stage together, doing the Geechee Gotti, doing all the dances and stuff, doing all the dances. Now niggas ain't SMDs and deceased person conversations, like, fam. How you niggas go from dancing to battles to this? And Mook, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think you're more concerned about your image than Serius Jones, because you told Serius Jones, what he said? You're more concerned with the people gotta say and everything like that. Mook, I think you're more concerned with the people gotta say, because your image, the rappers who's watching right now. So you want to show that you can take it there. You want to mind people. And Mook, you got to chill out off the liquor, my dude. Real talk. So you got to chill off the liquor, man. You got to chill off the liquor. I don't know if you're fighting personal demons, bro, but you got to chill off the liquor. That's not a good version of you, sir. You don't remember when people write you name dropping more than Game does on Game, the rapper Game does on the West Coast. Calico was in the car. My girl was in the car. Blackface was in the car. And you put Serius Jones in there. You don't even remember that Jones was not even in the car with you. He had to pray. You go like, you Serius Jones? Like, you sitting, no, you wasn't with him. You don't think you look crazy in that spot, bro? So I think you're more concerned about your image, to be honest. And then Jones, y'all gonna shoot the fade and be boys. Like, nigga, it's too old to be shooting fades at our ages, bro. I'm not, yo, bro. And then Jones, see you, brother. Jones, you gotta ask yourself this: what am I doing that's causing all this? In my Ric Flair voice, what's causing all this? You and Math are rekindling some crazy squabble beef you had years ago. You and Headlights got issues. You and Mook got issues. Come on, Jones. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Come on, man. What we doing? What are we doing? And Mook, you be throwing bricks and hide your hand, bro. You gotta chill that out. You gotta chill that out, bro. For real, man. So I don't know, man. I just want to harp on this again because I see people saying, yo, how come you ain't saying about the Headlight situation? How come you ain't saying about that? I'm right. Make sure I do my due diligence. Y'all are absolutely right. You feel me? So I'm making sure I spin the block back at this conversation. I don't condone what Jones said at all. Let me make sure I say that. I do not condone what Serius Jones said at all. But I'm smart enough to know also when you come at a nigga sideways and you SMD him 3 times and everything like that, some people are going to look at the gloves are off. I can say what the hell I want to say now. You want to say the low blow? I'm going to say a low blow. So, y'all leave comments on the bottom, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. It's your boy 3. Well.